Well, happy Friday, everybody. We got us a good old-fashioned bonfire rolling. I'm going to tell you why. Well, one, because I like to have a fire rolling. And two, because we got 3 trees trimmed here at the old house. We got 2 in the back trimmed up that were way too tall and too close. We got 1 in the front. So, walk up there. And I hired this local company to come do this for me. And they would have chipped it, put it in their chipper, all the brush, but I just had them to price it, just leaving everything laying. And, you know, I thought, yeah, no big deal. It's 3 trees getting trimmed. Holy shit. It was a lot of brush. I've cut several trees down in my time, cleaned them up, chopped them up. But I wasn't ready for all this in my yard. But thank goodness, it's quite a bit of help. We got them cleaned up, but those 2 poplar slash cottonwood slash I don't know what they are trees. The guy that trimmed them said they were cottonwood trees. But they were probably 30 plus feet taller than they are now, way above the house there, and real skinny. And I actually had one branch last storm we had fall over and hit my gutter, so I decided it's time to get the tops cut out of them. And he did a good job. I mean, he cut them back pretty far there. We'll get the gutter replaced. It's a little bent, not bad. I've got it straightened out decent. But we'll get it fixed. I can't stand a bent gutter. So this crap out of these trees was halfway down the backyard, just piled up. We got her cleaned up, got her hauled off. And then the 3rd tree, the old rock creek sitting there looking good. Looking real good. Needs good cleaning. Mama's got some bugs on it, but we'll get her cleaned up again. There's this big ash tree. And let me tell you, this whole area right here was completely piled head high with brush. But she's pulled back there away from the house now. Good. It was hanging over the house. It was getting scary. She's looking good. So I saved about probably $700-800 letting this guy drop his brush, and it was just him. A one man with a 70-foot boom truck, bucket truck, came and done this in one afternoon. I think he showed up about 12, and he was out of here by 3:30. Pretty impressive. One man with a steel lemon saw and a few gallons of gas, and he made short work of it. That tree's still big, but man, it was a whole lot bigger. It was probably 20 foot taller and at least 20 feet out on both sides, all sides. But we'll see what we ended up with here. A whole lot of brush, a whole heck of a lot of brush. But we're gonna get some decent firewood out of it by cleaning it up ourselves. This is out of the ash tree right here. It's Still needs to be cut. I've got it stacked up, just the logs that he cut and let hit the ground. Pretty good pile of logs there to be cut up. That'll make some good firewood. I don't know how good firewood this cottonwood, he called it. I don't know, guys, you tell me. But there's a lot of wood there. I mean, good size firewood, you know, a lot of it. I mean, we'll get it cut. We'll split the big stuff. We'll see how it burns. I'll let you know. I don't know. I've never burned it. But here was the biggest job of the whole thing, because I did all that with the tractor, so that wasn't too bad. Tractor and the bucket. Kind of stacked those logs up with that. Not a big deal there, but this brush, oh boy. I didn't want to burn it all at once because it was just too much, so got it all stacked up here as neat as we could, butt ends toward us. Stacked up, you know, halfway neat to where we can mow around it still. Also unstack it to burn it. That's the big thing. But look here, man, I'm gonna walk down this stack of brush. Look at this. This is a good size stack of brush. Keeps on going. But we'll let it dry out. We'll burn a little at a time as we get to it. No big deal. We'll burn a little bit of it tonight probably. There's no wind. Like I said, it is a little bit dry, but we'll keep a close eye on it. Just keep the grass from catching on fire and we'll be okay. We've got a couple big logs on either side of this that had some old wire, fence wire in it. That'll keep it from getting too crazy front to back. We'll watch it. No big deal. I got a bucket of water. Got my garden rake at the ready if the grass catches fire, so we'll be fine.